With MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
The High Flyers with the lead. The fader, and that's off the glass and in.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
They need this, and Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Now Carrington. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside O'Neal. Mills. Pass to Mason. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now Carrington. Outside, Lund. Down low. Lund misses. Pass to Mason. Back to O'Neal. And here's Gov. Now Mason. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it over Lund. Again, the High Flyers. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Lund, that's good.
You thought he knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Mason outside. Gov. Pass to Mills. Here's O'Neal. Mason outside. For 3. And another 3 for the Flyers.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Inside. Outside Mills. O'Neal. Mason down low. Guarded by Lund. Shot's good by Mason. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
That one drops for 2. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Honestly, they should just stay with what they've been doing.
And here's Mills from outside. And another 3 for the Flyers.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Pagan with it. Pass to Lund. Carrington for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
He gets that one to fall.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gov, great touch from the mid-range.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. To the inside. MP with the block. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sac will retain possession. Both teams will make a substitution.
From Sac, Ben Olsen, Steven Robinson. Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Carrington. And again, the attack from Sac, no good.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Shot's good by Mason.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now Carrington. Robinson screen. And it's Carrington missing the look.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Now here's Mason. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game. The three-pointer is off the mark.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
And he doesn't tower over others at the center position, but he makes up for it by playing larger than he stands.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. Here's Mason. That one a tad off line to the right, but it drops in for him. Outside Pagan. Outside Carrington. Knocks down the long game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The High Flyers lead this one, up by 16. And we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And here are the High Flyers now. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
Mason with it. Guarded now by Pagan. Fades back. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
MP with the block. And he recovers. Lund, that's good. And it's High Flyers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. And here's MP on the outside. Pure from three-point range.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball, it really can extend a defense.
Outside, Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. Here's Lund. He's covered by Gov. 6 to shoot. Now Carrington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Gets the three to fall.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Lund. Over Gove. Second shot chance. MP with the block. Lund with the steal. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. And here is Mason. Guarded by Lund.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now Carrington. 8 points for him. Pass to Mills. Mason. The three. Count it from distance.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Here's Pagan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lund misses.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
Now the High Flyers with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's MP on the outside. Fires in the triple.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
That one goes. Count it.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Outside Carrington. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Brock. Mason. Shoots it over Lund. MP again.
Putting that height to work on the jump shot.
Tough to contest. Great use of his natural abilities.
Lund misses. Brock, right side. Mason, outside. The tray. And the High Flyers, another triple.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to go against Gov. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Ben Olsen. Adam Cunningham. Get the perimeter. Substitution for High Flyers.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Martinez. With just 5 to shoot.
Come on, shoot.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The D on him, it has to be airtight. Guys, that was far from it.
Here's Mason. Again, the High Flyers.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. On the wing, it's Martinez. MP grabs the miss.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Impressive shot there, making it on the move.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Here's Cunningham. Kicks it to Pagan. Here's Cunningham. Pagan. Shoots. MP grabs the miss. Now the High Flyers with it. From the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
He's been a force on offense all game long. At times, carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Here's Olsen. To the paint. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sac will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here.
Sac, Drexel Carrington, Keegan Hilton, Sean Mecca. Substitution for High Flyers.
Cunningham out to the wing. Clock at 6. Hilton! Sac with another miss. Now the High Flyers with it. And here's MP on the outside. They get it again. The 3-ball drains the triple.
There's no way. No way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Pass to Hilton. To the middle. Here's Cunningham.
2 minutes.
It's Mecca. Here's Olsen. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. Sac will retain possession here.
Substitution for the attack from Sac. Austin Lund. Ivory Lund. Edward Martinez. Michael Pagan.
There's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Myers.
Move around.
Here's Mason. That one had the right spin on it, and it's good.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Pass to Carrington. Down low. Martinez outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lund. Whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. Whistle on MP.
At his height, Lund shots are difficult to contest.
At the line for the attack from Sac, Austin Lund. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Callahan. Mason outside. Shoots it over Lund. Again, the High Flyers.
MP.
On offense, here's Sac. And here's Carrington.
You got him.
To the inside. Lund, that's good.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Kicks it to El Madawi. Here's Dunn. And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
Knocks it down from distance.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Martinez with the ball. Carrington for 3. They get the board. Pass to Lund. Pagan. Outside Carrington. Returns it to Martinez. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
and he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again, but that alone wasn't good enough to get...
We'll catch up in a second, all right? MP. Hey. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do.
Hey girl, hey! What's up, 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
We are back with an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
In honor of the WNBA season this week, we have an interactive special. You'll notice some extra VC up for grabs, so listen up.
All questions and the VC you receive for correct answers are presented by Coach.
Okay, let's go with some W.
Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling Footstep, mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo, pull the killer. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something, pump the gas or something. Order TK ones on that, put confetti on it, catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Not over fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on his neck, he tattled on it. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little humble. Tank gang on it. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She ever waiting for me. Dr. Trench banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. It's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen it where their man played the chorus. Wait a minute, UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Bar birdie, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive beams while we serving. Spend a week, he won't make it. Keep going, on someone was popping.